Lady Chief basketball is currently ranked number 4 in the state for 4A. After placing in 5th in state last season, head coach Matt Strophy thinks he has the players to make it back. I was able to catch up with Coach Strophy before the season and find out his team's expectations.
Lady Chiefs basketball is back on the court. After finishing 5th in 4A state last year, head coach Matt Strophy likes his team's balance of young and experienced players.
We returned 5 girls from last year's varsity team that finished 5th in the state of Washington at the 4A level. We bring in some new faces, some young faces that are incredibly talented. It can fill some roles pretty easily. We've got some.
Coach Strophy will rely heavily on his 4 seniors in what's always a tough Big 9 conference.
We have somebody like Avery Clark, a senior captain, this will be her 3rd year as a starter. She started as a sophomore and as a junior. McKenna Walker's the same way. She started as a sophomore and junior and now a senior. We have Alicia Overland, who's an incredible athlete, and she's been a contributor again as a sophomore and as a junior. So a special senior class, definitely.
Coach Strophy knows his team's expectations are high, but thinks the Chiefs are ready for the challenge.
So I definitely think the expectations are high and the target's on our back, but I think we're more than capable of handling those expectations and that target.
For iFIBER 1 News, Sean Wills.
Moses Lake boys team are currently 4-2 on the young season. After a tough conference loss to Davis, the boys came back and got a big win against Eisenhower, 68-54. Up next for the Chiefs is a trip up north to Alaska to compete in the Capital City Classic. We caught up with Chief head coach John Homan to find out if his team is ready for the challenge.
Moses Lake basketball is off to a great start. A 3-1 record so far bodes well come conference play, but head coach John Holman knows it's not easy playing in the Big 9 conference.
We've got some great coaches in this league, so it's tough to overlook anybody because any one night, anyone can get beat. You go into somebody's, house and you think you've got it won and it's over.
After making the state tournament last year, Coach Holman likes his team's experience.
We're pretty senior laden. We've got the 3, juniors, so that have come in, and I think that a lot of guys are going to be in that rotation.
After Christmas, the Chiefs head up to Juneau, Alaska to play in the Capital City Classic. Coach Holman thinks his team is ready for the challenge.
So we're heading up to Alaska, up to Juneau to the Capital City Classic, and going to play 3 games up there, a couple Alaska teams, and then a team from Idaho. So, we're looking forward to that. My daughter's worried about seeing a polar bear, so I don't know.
Let's hope Coach Homan and the Chiefs don't run into any bears. We'll be right back after this.